Hello biscuits, it's Cupcake Kamisama back here with another unboxing, and a very special one at that. In here I have the one and only Not Cat's Tea Party. You've seen enough of that all over YouTube and other parts of the internet. No, in here I have the one and only Cinema Doll JSK, which I bought at the made to order reservations during the Angelic and LaForet Museum. I ordered it via Moo, who's has always been a brilliant shopping service. I cannot recommend them enough. And as you can tell, even though my order's in a brown envelope, it's also additionally wrapped in plastic, which I am super pleased about because it means that whatever's inside is definitely safe. So, ensue crinkly noises. It's open, I think. Here. Whilst I can't say that Cinema Doll was like a dream dress of mine, I have admired the print for a while, and having seen it in person at Dream Masquerade Carnival, I've gained a new appreciation for it since then. Okay, this is definitely empty. And this is definitely what I ordered. So as you can tell, I got it in ivory colorway. And oh my gosh, I haven't even taken it out yet and it's already gorgeous. I'm about to touch the fabric. I am so glad that when they re-released this, they kept the original fabric, because as much as I like the print, I don't think I would have bothered had they changed it like they did with Honey Cake. Although everything's yet to be seen with that one, so thankfully I don't have to make those choices because they kept it as was. Oh dear. Right, let's do this properly. It is oh so carefully wrapped. Right. Here it is, Cinema Doll in all its Cinema Dolly glory. So we have two medium-sized straps, like they're not thin but they're not thick either, topped with a lovely scalloped lace. I think I'm gonna have to start counting how many different types of lace there are. But yeah, straps topped with lace. These are adjustable and I'm currently on the shorter setting, so I might have to change that. And then we have this gorgeous bib detail, which is black lace with some pearls sewn into it, topped with a second kind of lace. This one has like little flowers on it and a tiny pearl-topped bow covered in the same lace as this bib, and it's sewn on, not removable. So the two panels of lace down here are the exact same lace as we saw on the straps. And then we get onto the waist bow, which is also sewn on, but luckily it's sewn on here as well as at the centre, which means that it keeps a gorgeous shape. It's neither too big nor too small. I'll do the back real quick. At the back we have a panel of partial shirring, and I'm very pleased to say that we have actual eyelets for the corset lacing, so we can pull as hard as you want and you're not going to be ripping any lace out of it, which is absolutely brilliant. A detail that I got distracted by, which I never realised, is that the ribbon for corset lacing is actually velveteen or velvet, double-sided as well, which just adds that extra touch of luxury which you need when cinema doll is the trend. And it appears that the ribbon's quite long, although usually I have to take corset lacing out because by the time I'm in it I have like this much left on either side. Then we have waist ties, which are detachable. They are on these big pearl buttons. I like the fact that they're quite big. Sometimes it goes back and forth with the kinds of buttons that we see holding waist ties. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're not quite. And then we have waist ties themselves, which have beautifully centered cameos from the print at the bottom, and just go through the rest of the pattern. So you have the heels cameo on one, and then the perfume one on the other, and the single-sided, as always. AP doesn't really deviate from that. And the lace at the bottom here has a bow design, but the bows are like on the side at an angle rather than straight on. So gorgeous! I did have a moment of, did I make the right choice when I ordered this? Even though I knew perfectly well that I could afford it. I'd just gotten some big translation jobs, so I actually had yen in my account, in my PayPal, so I could justify it. And now I know that I was right. And then we come to this print. This print is everything. I do have the socks for Cinema Doll, but I have them in the white with gold frames. And now I'm thinking I should probably get the ones with black, considering how this dress is basically all ivory and black. But oh, I thought I spotted like a bit of metallic, but no, I was... Anyhow, I'm not sure whether this shows up. Now it does. So as you can tell, the background print is actually this... What's the word I'm looking for? I'll insert the word here because it's not going to come back to me now. But it's got this design interspersed with black bows. On the print they can sort of appear like they're just black with white polka dots, but I think they were going with that black with pearls kind of look. It's just not necessarily coming across in 2D as well. And then, like I said, the print. So the print is formed of various cameo frames. so that I can see what I'm talking about. So we have a pair of heels that we've also seen on the waist tie, and the same perfume bottle as we've seen on the waist tie. And I'm absolutely loving how the perfume label says Angelic pretty. Then there's this gorgeous black kitty with a pearl choker and a white ribbon. And then there's a vanity set consisting of a mirror, handheld mirror, and a makeup brush with some tassels. And what I really like about the way they've laid this print out is in between each cameo you have bits of lace, and the lace is basically the same design as you have on the straps and as you have on the bodice, in that in between the rounded parts, the arches of the cameos, you have these little like fan shaped fillers. I think that's incredible attention to detail. So like I said, the design does repeat itself. Okay, so this is the zip. There's a side zip right here where the tag is dangling off. And let's see if we can turn this. So the zip is there. That's some decent pattern matching on the side where the zip is. And then on the opposite side, the pattern is also pretty well matched, so that's where the seam is. So we just about managed to catch it in between the two cameos as they're touching. On the print the cameos are not touching, but at the seams where the pattern's been matched, where's the seam? At the seam they are. But considering that the bows sort of look still like bows, just smaller and flatter, this is still great attention to detail. Like, I have some dresses from AP where the pattern is not matched at all, and granted that is on a busy print like Dynador. Well, I still think that whether a company pattern matches or not is a sign of A, incredibly high standards of quality, and B, incredible attention to detail. Because some people inevitably will look at you from the sides, and if they see a messy pattern match or basically no pattern match, they'll be like, oh well, anyone could do it. But when they see the attention to detail being brought down to pattern matching, it makes a difference. And then, seeing as we have a side zip, we have a pocket, single one, and then there is a little built-in petticoat in this. So without having the original release to compare, I'd say that they've not changed a single bit about the design, which pleases me greatly, because the reason we want re-releases is because we fall in love with the original design, not because we necessarily want an updated one. I'm not saying that there can't be any updates made. For example, I do appreciate how the re-release of Honey Cake is more plus size friendly, but I don't appreciate how they've changed the fabric. And that's the thing with this. If they changed this to be more size inclusive, I would have still bought it. But had they changed it to be in the new polyester fabric, probably wouldn't have bothered. So let's have a quick gander. There's spare buttons on the tag, one for the waist tie, one for the straps. It says carrying instructions are not to wet, not to tumble dry, medium iron, dry clean only. So main body is cotton with nylon, which I assume to be this, maybe some of the lace, and another cloth, polyester, which I think they mean the bows and maybe some of the lace. And the dress was actually manufactured in China, but I believe the price was exactly the same as when it was new, which is 25,800 yen plus tax. I feel a little bit like Tyler Willis when she just goes into her wardrobe and starts going, "This is so pretty, it's so pretty," and start noticing little details. So yes, cinema doll, am I pleased? That's an understatement. I am absolutely over the moon. Once I got the information that these made to orders were going to be shipped, it reignited my excitement for this dress, and I genuinely can't wait to wear it now. With that in mind, I'll go try it on, see how it fits, and I'll get right back to you. And I'm back! The dress is on! It fits so much more beautifully than I had anticipated it to. I was worried even when ordering about length, as I'm trying to eliminate dresses that are a bit too short, and a friend who I know has it and who I know is slightly taller than me has said that it fits her at the knee, which this does. I mean, I'm sitting down now, but it fits me comfortably at the knee whilst fitting my hoop skirt. And I'm very happy with where the waist sits, because even though it's ever so slightly above my natural waist, it's not here. Like, my chest is where the bodice is, not where the waist seam is, which is ideal. Why did AP stop doing this cut? This is such a flattering cut. But yeah, it fits gorgeously. I haven't actually done up the corset lacing. Sometimes with partially shirred dresses, it can be hard putting them on when you're on the bustier side, because what will happen is, even though the showing perfectly stretches, you're obviously getting your zip caught in the waist seam, and this one glided beautifully. I had more trouble putting on the previous dress I had in this video than this, so I am very pleased. Oh, I'm so pleased. I do feel like I need a slightly better hair accessory right now. I could probably get away with using this one just with a different hairstyle. I'm happy. This is what I wanted. And on that note, thank you so much for sticking with this unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed looking at the details of Cinema Doll. If you ordered one yourself, let me know in the comments whether yours has arrived, which colourway and cut did you get, what do you think, are you happy, do you want to twin in person or remotely? I'm up for any and all of it. If you have enjoyed this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I aim to make at least one video a month, although as you may have noticed, so far it's been pretty hectic and I've been doing more, so I suggest you click on that bell to get notifications when I do post so that you don't miss anything. If you want to encourage me in continuing making more videos and making sure that there is at least one a month, if not more, then consider buying me a cup of coffee. Link to my coffee page is in the description box below. And as always, I encourage all of you to check out my blog, which is Cupcakes and Unicorns, where you'll find more Lolita content, including close-ups of this beauty, which should already be linked in the description box below, so make sure to check that out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye!